I have so many students that have graduated and they have gone to vet school, so that's really awesome. I love it when they come back to see me and they tell me that my class was beneficial to them, that they know all their parasites, organs, that it's not something that's not new to them, and it really helps to prepare them for their career in veterinary science or even as an ag teacher. Here we work on a lot of with hands-on with animals, but also there's a lot to learn about animals too, so there's a science behind it. They can have those opportunities not just within the classroom, but also outside the classroom. So students through our FFA program have the opportunity to raise animals, really learn hands-on. By raising an animal, I think it teaches you so much about the care, the maintenance, the anatomy, the physiology, what an animal needs, diseases, all kinds of things like that.
So we have the regular floral design class, the advanced floral design class, and the practicum level floral design. In all of our classes, we do arrangements. We do monthly arrangements, so we try to do at least one arrangement each month. And in my advanced floral design class, students get the opportunity to make arrangements for teachers. They subscribe to a whole floral delivery system, and so they get monthly arrangements made by students. You get to learn more about the floral industry if that's something that interests you, and students also have the opportunity to gain a certification. They get their level 1 floral certification, so they have the opportunity to work in different floral shops and in the floral industry.
Students get to do a variety of things ranging from welding, electrical, to a little bit of woodworking. We really focus mainly on just learning the basic skills, how to use a power tool, how to do the design process, a little bit about engineering. This is all free knowledge. You know, outside of high school, you have to pay to be able to learn these things. You get to take this class, you learn how to use a drill properly, you learn how to set an oxyfill outfit together, how to use a welding machine from start to basics. You don't get that type of free stuff anymore post-grad. It does not matter your skill level. I have students that have been welding since they were children to the first time they've ever stepped in the shop was my class. I take wherever you're at and I try to meet you and make you better either way.
First course that freshmen will take is Intro to Construction. That's going to introduce you to all the tools and kind of how to use them and what we're going to be doing.
You get to work hands-on with wood. You're going to get to work with students, teamwork, learn to follow instructions, and just learn how to be a team leader. Some of the benefits from this pathway include certifications like OSHA 30, which is a safety handling certification for intermediate tool handlers.
To name some of our tools, we have the miter saw, the table saw, we have the CNC machine, and we just got a new laser cutting machine.
I get to hang out with my friends while also doing work that's actually fun and just productive, helping us learn life skills and actual practical skills.
One thing I think I would like students to know about the pathway is how useful it is like outside of school. Even if you don't want to go into a trade, I think it's just a handy skill to have just for around the house or when you grow up and need to be able to do something.
So some of the things that students get to do in this pathway, depending on which part of the pathway on, in video, audio, video, we get to do things like make films, PSAs, commercials, a lot of media, or what do you call it, like content creation, teaching people how to do things like for TikTok or Instagram, stuff like that. Graphic design, you're going to do things like designing flyers, posters, signs, like signage and things that you'll see like out in public or just around the building. If you're a person who's very creative and you like arts, but not so much like hand art, but digital art, it's the best place for you. Depending on a lot of people that come in this pathway typically want to be filmmakers, or some do journalism, journalists do that too. A lot of people who want to get into advertising and marketing because they learn a lot of the skills they need to create the designs for all the different types of ads and signs that they would. We have an opportunity, for an outlet for you if you're a creative type or a type of person who likes to do things maybe individually or in groups. It gives you the opportunity to share those skills. So in the end, if you like filmmaking, if you like to watch movies, make movies, if you love media, make media, consume media, this is the place for you to be. Come join us.
Hi, I'm Miss Pepper. I'm a marketing teacher here at Grand Oaks High School. I am part of the Business and Marketing Pathways. At Grand Oaks High School, we offer classes ranging from accounting and finance to business law, business management, entrepreneurship, and then marketing courses that are your retail management and social media marketing, sports and entertainment marketing. And then at the end, you can choose between a career prep course or a practicum in business. The Business and Marketing Pathway is not just some easy little classes you take in high school. You actually get really good hands-on experience, and they're fun and engaging and entertaining. And by entertaining, we mean there's literally a class called Sports and Entertainment Marketing. You learn how to market to the entertainment industry and to the sports industry. In business law, you learn about all the aspects needed to keep you out of trouble in business. And in accounting, it's not just about the numbers, it's what you do with those numbers. One thing I'd like for students to know about the Business and Marketing Pathways is our certifications we offer. We offer certifications ranging in social media marketing, which is our content creator with Adobe certification. Our accounting class has the Intuit QuickBooks certification. Business Communications and Technologies offers Word and Excel certifications, and Entrepreneurship offers the Entrepreneurship and Small Business Communications. So to recruit you for our pathway, I'd love for you to see what we get to do here. So a daily life in the marketing class involves working in the school store, the Growl and Go right here. We sell everything from slushies to iced coffees, frozen coffees, and snacks. You get real hands-on experience in our pathway, and multiple disciplines within the business and marketing pathways all interact with the school store. Whether it's accounting helping us with our books, or business law making sure we're staying above the books. Everything works together, and that's how business works. We all work together.
I'm Miss Martin, and I teach in the Culinary Arts Pathway here at Grand Oaks High School. So the courses that are offered here at Grand Oaks, we have entrepreneurship, we also have culinary arts, and then the next two levels we have advanced and practicum. Pathway students really get a hands-on experience where they learn a lot of the cooking skills that they need. They also get to explore global cuisines, and they work on teamwork skills. They also work on time management and really building the skills from basic foundational cooking skills all the way up to really challenging skills that they get to use hopefully in the workplace or home. So the ways that students can benefit from taking culinary is we do offer the food handler certification, which they do use in the food service industry. If they get a job in food service, they ask them to have their food handlers. And then in the advanced class, they do get to try to take the manager certification exam, which helps them also to be ready for the workforce. One thing I want students to know about Culinary Arts Pathway is that it's fun. We try to make our classes as fun as possible and exciting for the kids. But when they come, it's not just about having fun, it's also a lot of hard work and dedication as well. Coming to culinary and being able to do it, it's fun, but also it helps them to build life skills that they're going to need, transferable skills from culinary, and also to be able to use them in other courses or just in life in general.
Hi, I'm Miss Wright, and I am a CTE teacher in the Education and Training Pathway. We offer 4 courses, so the first level is Principles of Education and Training, and then from there students would go to Human Growth and Development, and then this is Instructional Practices in Education and Training, and the last level is Practicum. Beginning at the Principles level, they get to start learning about education, the history of education, and just getting interested in lesson planning, learning the development of a child. And then once they get to my courses, then they start to have hands-on interactions working directly with children ages 3 to 5. And at the practicum level, they student teach at our feeder zone elementary schools here in CISD. There are so many benefits. I know that not every student that enters this pathway has desires to become a teacher, but any child-related career that a student may be interested in, they would benefit from this program. And then I think in general life, students benefit from the employability skills that they learn, the soft and transferable skills that they can apply to any career path that they would choose. And children are a huge part of our society, so any person entering the adult world or the workforce needs to have some type of background knowledge about children and their development. keep an open mind. Like I said, this program is applicable and relevant to any child-related career. It's relevant to parenting skills, it's relevant to people skills and being personable and engaging with the world around you in a really positive and professional way.
Hi, I'm James Kramer, and I am one of the 2 informational technology teachers here at Grand Oaks High School. I teach the cybersecurity pathway, and John Heiser teaches the programming pathway. In cybersecurity, we offer AP Computer Science Principles, followed up by CS1 Honors, followed up currently by AP CSA, and then Cybersecurity Capstone. In programming, we currently offer AP CSP, AP CS1 Honors, AP CSA, and then followed up by CS3. First, they start off with JavaScript and CSP, then they move into Python and CS1, and then finally in AP CSA, they learn Java. And then whenever we move into the capstone and the programming pathway, they get to learn about data structures, and whenever we move into cybersecurity capstone, they get to learn a wide variety of things like hacking and how to defend against hacking. It is a fun pathway. There's new challenges around every corner, and we're very supportive of our students. Most things can be done in class or at home, and we just give a ton of support. It's one of the best pathways in my opinion. If you enjoy developing things that you can do on your own, like games, apps, if you want to make your own programs to do your own math homework, this is the pathway to do it. If you want to learn basic hacking techniques and how to defend against hacking techniques, this is the place to do it. It's fun, it's a safe environment, and it's great.
One thing I would tell students is that joining the law enforcement pathway gives you hands-on experience and real-life skills like leadership, responsibility, communication, and teamwork. It also helps you explore careers in criminal justice, public safety, and law enforcement while building confidence and preparing for college, the workforce, or future service careers.
The course and not know anything about it, even if you're accidentally put in the class, you might find that you really enjoy any topics from SWAT to criminal investigation, crime scenes, all that. So even if you might not know what you're going to do, you might unlock like some kind of passion among the law enforcement agency, and you might want to join the criminal justice club that we have here. And the students can benefit through not only academically, like gaining experience on a high school level, but also learning public information on law enforcement agencies in our today's world.
Hi, I'm Andrew Vella, and I am an EMT student. So in the health science pathway, you can start off with medical terminology, and then you'll move on to principles of health science, where you can get CPR certified. And then your junior or senior year, you can do health science theory or pharmacology. Within health science theory, you can get CCMA certified, which is a requirement to move on into our clinical classes for your senior year. So there's EMT, where you'll be able to perform patient skills in an ambulatory situation. And then for Pharm Tech, you would be doing clinicals at a real pharmacy and be able to know how to distribute medications and skills like that.
In classes like health science theory, we were able to learn a lot about different experiences in the actual hospital. We were able to learn about the heart and how to use an AED and the placement of electrodes for an EKG. In EMT specifically, we're able to get the opportunity to go into actual shifts, actual patients, using the skills we learned in class.
A lot of benefits of being in this pathway is you get a lot of certifications such as like CPR or EMT or Pharm Tech, which you decide. And you also get a lot of real-world experience, and that applies well for future careers and resume.
I think what separates the medical pathway from other pathways is the real-world experience. We get to work in the hospital and work with real patients and do real skills that are going to be relevant for your future medical career if you want to pursue that. So I think this pathway is really good if this is what you want to do for the rest of your life and figure out your pathway.
if you want to have a challenge, if you want to eat like 67 pounds of food, and you want to just have so much fun, join the Pathway because it's lit.
Hi, I am Ms. Woods. I teach engineering design and presentations 2 and 3 and robotics 1 and 2. In my pathway, engineering, principles of engineering at the middle school level and at some high school level, and then robotics 1 and 2, and then engineering 1, engineering 2, and engineering 3. In my pathway, students get to learn real-world experience when it comes to the engineering field along with the robotics field. In the engineering classes, we take a lot of the things that engineers do with designing, creation, computer-aided drafting, and then they get to see their real designs in their hands that's tangible through the 3D printing machines. Robotics, they get to work on robots, learn the functions of the basics of the robots, learn the names of certain robotic functions and systems. In robotics 2, they learn about the robotics functions and trade and services on the industry level versus the class level. If they want to be an engineer, if they want to be anything about aerospace engineer, mechanical engineer, civil engineer, robotic automation, they will learn those things in the basics in my classroom. And not only that, they'll get to learn about those things and what colleges they can go to and get more experience and a career in those pathways. Also within my engineering classes, they can also get certified, where you see most professors and scientists in an engineering firm or level also get certified. If you want to learn and you're serious about learning about the world outside of this place when it comes to engineers, join my classes. If you want to be certified in a certification that will look good on your college transcript, join my classes. If you want to be a part of the engineering family that is well known in Texas, join my classes.